As a new manager, the first 90 days are a critical period for establishing yourself as a leader and building trust with your team. Whether you're leading a team for the first time or transitioning to a new company, this video will show you 3 steps for success in your first 90 days. Step 1. Listen and learn. One common trap that new managers fall into is assuming that what made you successful in your previous role will also make you successful in your new role. To avoid this trap, it is important to allocate sufficient time up front to learn about your new environment. First, build a learning plan together with your manager for your first few weeks and ask for their recommendations on the stakeholders that you should speak to. You should aim to meet with your manager at least once a week to begin with. Use your time together to build a shared understanding of what you're expected to accomplish and by when. Next, set meetings with your team members and stakeholders to gain valuable insights about your new organization and areas for attention. Conversations with external stakeholders, such as customers and suppliers, can also be helpful to give you a broader perspective. During this learning phase, ask questions about the past, present, and future of your organization. Questions you might want to ask include: what has worked well in the past and what hasn't? What excites you about our future vision? What are the challenges and opportunities for our team? What are the areas that you think I should be focused on? When meeting with your direct reports, take the time to get to know them on a personal level, explore their career goals, and understand their perspectives. This will help you to build trust and better understand their strengths and weaknesses. You can also use this information to identify areas where they would like you to provide support and coaching as their new manager. Step 2. Align your strategy. As a new manager, it's important to understand the current situation of your organization and align your strategy accordingly. As you gather your findings from Step 1, meet with your team and manager to share your observations and insights. Seek their feedback, and make adjustments based on their input. Once you have agreement on the various challenges and opportunities you face, you can begin to develop a strategic plan for your role that aligns with the business priorities. When you build out your plan, it's tempting to identify a long list of goals and try to deliver too much too soon. A better approach is to focus on no more than 5 critical priorities for the first 12 to 18 months and gain consensus with your manager that 1. These are the most important areas for attention, and 2. That you have the team or resources in place to achieve them. If not, then you will need to discuss with your manager how you can get the people and resources you need, or whether the priorities or timelines need to change as a result. Aligning your strategy is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. You should regularly communicate progress and celebrate successes with your manager and team, and ensure that your priorities continue to be aligned with the broader company goals. Step 3. Accelerate your progress. Quick wins are important for building credibility and momentum early on in your new role. As part of your strategic plan, you should identify a few areas where you can deliver value in your first few months and then focus on achieving them as quickly as possible. This could be something as simple as improving a process or launching a new project or tool. While it can be tempting to only go after the low-hanging fruit when you're trying to capture quick wins, you should be careful to not just focus on the opportunities that are easiest to fix, but on areas that directly link to business impact and where success can be measured. You should also think of your quick wins as stepping stones to more significant change over the long term once you have demonstrated your value and built credibility. As you make progress in implementing your strategic plan and delivering against your priorities, it's important to continue to build relationships across the organization with the 3 groups from Step 1: stakeholders, your manager, and your team. Make sure that you are continuously sharing your progress, testing your ideas, seeking feedback, and supporting others in achieving their goals. The more your objectives are linked to other people's priorities and goals, especially your managers, the more support you'll be able to get from them, and the more invested others will be in your success. If things are taking longer than expected, or not going as planned, make sure that you keep your manager updated and ask for support when appropriate. Your actions in your first 90 days will have a significant impact on how you're perceived as a new manager. However, by following these 3 steps, you can establish a strong foundation for you and your team and set yourself up for long-term success in your new role.